ICTV!
Hey, what's up guys? My name's Markel Fisher and welcome back to episode 2 of Rices of the Day. First and foremost, I appreciate you pressing that play button with the hand I know you didn't wash after pushing out a dirty log that a beaver could use to build a dam. First car up appears to be a Volkswagen. And the first thing I notice about this car is the exquisite decal on the side that looks like a tattoo you'd get from your friendly neighborhood crackhead in the basement of a stepdad's house. Now mind you, some of those tattoos look pretty professional because I've seen professional tattoos that come out looking like a permanent regret. This is what a tramp stamp on a car would look like, and you know what? It's kind of sexy. Who needs to go out and waste money on black wheels with the tax return you got from your baby mama when you could just take off the hubcaps and get the same sleek look? So I could tell this person's very responsible with their money, because you could get the same results for the price of anything you steal. And plus, with the hubcaps off, if you ever get a flat tire, all you have to do is go in the trunk, pull out that areola-shaped donut, and you're back on the road faster than you can say stinky pinky with matching tires. And you know what? I'm really digging those limousine tints. They're perfect for when your girlfriend can't decide where she wants to eat, so you feel like taking off your seatbelt and praying that your car's on recall for a faulty airbag. Also, I feel like these tints would come in handy for when your boss calls you to tell you that you're now unemployed and you start ripping your hair out. I mean, this way no one can see you when you pull up to the light looking like Jason Statham. Also, I haven't seen a bumper guard since Janet Jackson's tit slipped out at the Super Bowl. And to be honest, I wouldn't mind seeing both of those again. I find the bumper guards quite useful when you feel like speeding through a group of protesters and you have to get rid of the evidence in a timely manner. But what really makes this car is the exhaust that hangs lower than a 68-year-old soggy raisin sack trying to play hopscotch. I'd actually love to hear that exhaust in person so I could reminisce about the times I used to attach an Uno card to my bike spokes. So taking all these modifications into consideration, I'd have to give this German spaceship a 4, because that exhaust is one pebble away from sending this car into the dark ages. Now, the next car up is the epitome of when your friend lets you copy their homework but tells you to change it up a bit. The fastest car in the world is a Bugatti Veyron Supersport. It reaches a maximum speed of 267 miles an hour and goes from 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds. Okay, now on the other hand, this car goes from 0 to 60 in 15 minutes. But that's because it's too busy banging a runway model behind a Burger King. I mean, like seriously, like be real. Nobody cares about what's under the hood anymore. It's time to move on, people. It's all about looks, and this guy has nailed it. I mean, it's almost identical in every single way, yet it costs the price of a weave at a yard sale. I'm actually very curious on how he came up with this idea in the first place. I mean, sorry not sorry, but that bumper, dope as fuck. Not only does it look like a door your cat could use to enter and exit the house, but it also allows for air to pass through into the interior because your AC stopped working ages ago. And you need circulation to filter out those late night Taco Bell run after effects. That right, chill. That's efficient. Now if this car was ever on the market, I'd buy it in a heartbeat with the monopoly money I made from sending a motherfucker to jail. I mean, can you imagine the look on people's faces when this car passes by? I imagine they look like Sloth from the Goonies, because they're so captivated by its beauty. And you know what? To make matters better, he slapped on 2 different color wheels. This reminds me when I have to put on mixed matching socks because my wash machine decides it wants to send my shit to another dimension. To be honest, I drive the hell out of this car. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. But if I ever got to the edge of a cliff, well, let's just say the brakes stopped working. So when it comes to the rice scale, I have to give this guy an easy 5. Because you could tell he put a lot of effort into making this car a swamp grass side dish, and I gotta give credit when credit's due. Now the last car up looks like something I would have designed in the first Need for Speed when I was like, I don't know, 12 years old. Because I've always had great taste. Now the taillights are what a talented artist would have designed if their project was to create something out of paper mache. Now, this car makes me thirsty for some reason. It's like I want to make grape Kool-Aid without sugar, so I have to go over to my paranoid neighbor's house and ask him to lend me some. Now the purple paint job is honestly really well done. Like the medium rare steak I ordered from Applebee's that came out looking like a hard-boiled dress shoe. This car looks like it was customized in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas with the money you got from hitting 7 pedestrians with a baseball bat. Babe Ruth. Also, I feel like this car has NOS for some reason, but like in a cool place that Vin Diesel had it. I'm thinking it would be in the glove compartment where the registration should be, because this thing is a registered pussy magnet. The rear bumper looks like all it wanted for Christmas was his 2 front teeth. That's the one. Alright, yeah, I'll just see myself out. You know what? You write it next time. Also, you know what? I applaud this guy for having an exhaust that actually passes the emissions test. Probably because the only thing emitting from it is the gooey happy juice that comes out the end of a mushroom tip when it gets beaten half to death. Yeah, it's not appropriate. But can we admit that the wheel choice is actually pretty good? It's almost as good as opening up a can of cold raviolis by Chef Boyardee. That's right, I said it. Gordon Ramsay who? I mean, these wheels look like Kylie Jenner did before she got all the plastic surgery. All natural. So when it comes to the rice scale, I'm giving this car a 5. I'm sorry. I'd like to shake this guy's hand. I would even buy him a beer. But my dog, like he knew what he was doing. And you know what? I can respect that. At least he loves cars. Alright guys, so if you liked this video, it would mean a lot to me if you liked it and subscribe to my channel. And that's it. Remember, stay safe and don't vape.